thank you for joining us. I'm Megan Waters with Armstrong, and today we're joined by some special guests, including my friend here. This is Cedar. So today we're here to talk about the Small Business Jumpstart program, and one of their great success stories, the Tree Family Party Piggies, are here to join us as well. So thank you both for being here. Please feel free to introduce yourselves.
Okay, Gary Svetz. I have Svetz Consulting Services, Svetz Energy, but one of the specific things we do is Small Business Jumpstart, which is a 9-week entrepreneurial program, which we have in the fall and spring every year, so through the Meadville Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Maribeth, Lacy. I own Tree Family Party Piggies. We do therapy, pet services, and entertainment. So we're in a lot of senior living facilities, as well as schools, daycares, and all sorts of other therapy settings like special needs. And then we do private birthday parties, lots of community events, a wedding here and there, and really enjoy offering petting and feeding opportunities. We do lots of tricks with our mini pet pigs. Cedar is our most recent piglet. And yeah, just so excited to have kind of gotten our journey started with Gary's class.
Absolutely. Well, we know you talk about spreading piggy joy.
Yes.
I think we've seen that already as you came in today. Kind of follows you where you go with these guys. So talk to us a little bit about the program and kind of what that jumpstart means for our entrepreneurs.
Yeah, we have a mix of people coming in. They either are starting up a business, just an idea, or they're existing business and they want to expand, grow, survive. And we've had some challenges with COVID and recessions and those things. So people are trying to look a little bit tighter to their program and the business itself, and to be able to just enhance it and maybe pivot some. Mm-hmm. And so this program gives them that opportunity to rethink their business or just see if it's going to work. And so when Maribeth came in, she was just starting. I think it was 2 years ago, maybe 2.5. Mm-hmm. And so she came in, very curious person about everything. By the way, she asked the most questions of anybody I know, but it's the good thing because she was very excited about learning and then how to transform this particular passion into a business.
Yeah, it was so funny because it was kind of July and the class had happened later in the fall. And I was like, I think I'm going to do something with my pigs. Like they need to start, paying for their own crates and food. And we had moved from the city to the country. So we were like sharing them with everybody. And then suddenly we weren't. Mm-hmm. And we really missed that. The pigs missed that. They were getting a little bored, on our property. Having the backyard. Oh, we got the ultimate snuggle going on now. Anyway, and so I actually found Gary's class like the day before it started. And I knew immediately, I'm like, I got to take that. And then the first night I sat in his class, I had just kind of been toying with the idea of the business. I think I had done like 1 or 2 events, but it was mostly just like volunteer, that kind of thing. And after the first class, I was like, I could do this. Anyway, and again, the reason I felt confident or had the courage to pursue something like that was because I kind of saw his outline. I was like, okay, he's going to teach me what I need to know to get this off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just thinking about certification. You might explain certification required for pigs.
Yeah, so they are therapy pet certified, which is technically more being certified as a therapy dog. There isn't really, the pigs are new to that category, highly qualified. They're qualified even to be service animals, but there's no legalities to allow that yet. Okay. But everything from, you got to accept, the pig has to be able to accept hands anywhere on their body. Of course they can't bite. Of course they have to be potty trained. They have to walk on a leash with a harness, and then navigate things like elevators and stairs and ramps. And then just some basic tricks. Again, we say that a pig's superpower is making people smile. So jumping, sitting, spinning, staying, and leaving something that they're not allowed to have are just a couple of the things that go into certifying them.
Okay. And certainly you talked a little bit about education as well. I mean, even just in talking with you, I know I've learned and we've learned a lot of things about just general pet care. And it's not a super common pet to have, a mini pet pig. So just learning kind of about the breed and care and the therapy programming. And so you're really spreading awareness just being around people and exposing them to that. So
yeah, for sure. A lot of people are sad, going through a lot, even people who look like they're okay. Mm-hmm. So whenever I leave my house every day, I do not enjoy leaving my 3-year-old, but I tell him, hey, I'm going to go make people smile. And on days he gets to come with me, he's like, Mama, am I going to help make people smile? I'm like, oh yeah. They're more excited about him sometimes than the pig. But yeah, it's so important just for people to understand there's things out there that can actually help them feel better. While it's short-lived, something about animal and people interacting with other people can leave a lasting impression than just mindless entertainment, let's say.
Sure.
It's actually interactive. For example, the pig doing that little snuggle to some older lady who, you know, hasn't been cuddled in a long time and is feeling really out of touch with the world and, you know, feeling abandoned, let's say, in this facility that she never leaves and hasn't for 5 years. That movement of the animal towards her and needing her can, I mean, it just does wonders.
Absolutely.
And it's completely animal-led, which is really beautiful. So our job is to train our animals so that they are a pleasure and a delight to be around, and they kind of take it from there. There's days where I just don't say much and just kind of let it happen because it's really beautiful to watch unfold before your eyes.
You're creating memories versus just
sure.
like you said, a short-lived activity.
Yeah, and as far as core memories go, it might be a birthday party for a kid, or it might be a child in their 50s having their last memories with their parents.
Sure.
And it might be, you know, the last good time they have because their parents in memory care, and it's the last time they hear the parent tell a story. Obviously, we don't know if it's going to be the last, but the child is aware that they are in their final days. So you can feel that energy, that eagerness to pull out of their loved one, you know, final memories, and animals can trigger that, which is really beautiful to watch.
It's really amazing. There's so many more facets to it than, I mean, they're really cute and I really enjoy holding him, but there's so much to it. And so I'm glad that you have programs like this that, you know, you've pulled that out. She had the idea, but your program helped make it possible.
Yeah, and she calls you right after the program with a lot more questions, which is what we do. We actually support people after the program to make sure they need some guidance or navigate something, funding, whatever. But the idea is that we're constantly with them. So we have done over 900 types of businesses with all the different programs we do. And so it's kind of a nice milestone. And each and every person, I get to meet some really nice quality people and pigs. And it's a great experience to see that. We have about 85% success rate. So we must be doing something well.
Sure.
But it's nice to have motivated people like Maribeth because that's all part of the equation. And of course, the support within the group is precious too, because a lot of Small Business Jumpstart alumni will pitch in or help out or get access to different services and those things. So she's seen some of those supports too.
Right. So you're teaching technical skills, but also it's a networking opportunity for folks.
Sure.
Yeah. Talk to us about some of the programming and skill sets that you work on in the
we cover a wide range depending on the group in front of us, and it changes because everyone has different abilities and skills and knowledge. So I try to adjust that depending on those needs. But in general, we're going to talk about finance. We're going to talk a little bit about HR. We're going to talk about taxes. We're going to talk about legal entities, things, liability, any kind of benefits that go with that. We have people coming in, legal, accounting, software, social media, which is big, to market their services or products, and anything we can do to kind of give them a step up and towards success. And so that's what we're trying to do, is bring all those resources together in that 9-week period as much as possible to give them that, I guess, good start or to enhance their business right away. So I think that's what we're trying to do. We have many different benefits with the program. A lot of our sponsors keep the cost low. It's $125 for the whole thing, a 9-week program and all the materials that come with it. We work on sales skills. We have a special online profile that helps with that. We have other things like free memberships to different chambers of commerce in the region, free memberships to Crawford County Conventions, Visitors Bureaus, oil regional lines, depending where they're at. Other things like discounts on payroll services and other things that can help. So it almost comes out to almost $2,500 worth of values if they take advantage of all those things. I think we're going to be working with Armstrong on a few things too, like we are today.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're really excited about that too.
Yeah. And you talked about depending on where they're located. So this program I know has a few different locations depending on what's most convenient geographically or calendar-wise for different folks. So where can they participate?
Yeah, well, first of all, in Meadville here, Crawford County, though we have a program in Venango County, which is a lot of Titusville people go, and some people in Crawford can go to either program just by convenience or the type of the evening schedule. So so we get them from all over. About 6 counties we're drawn in. We've done special programs in Corey in the springtime, last 4 years. We've done other special programs for dislocated workers. We have intellectual disability special projects, people that are trying to do something more with their work skills. And so we use all those models together in different areas of Northwest Pennsylvania. So
That's great.
we're listed on the Commonwealth of PA as an entrepreneurial resource, things like that. So it's been a fun to see that we're in our 20th year, which it's gone by really quick. But it's been fun to meet so many different people and see their businesses grow. And now we are extending to a new program called Acre, which is through Bridgeway Capital, and we are going to be involved in helping artisans develop their business and their associated needs to help them transition from hobbies to a real business or from a business to even better business, sustainability-wise. So that's going to start in January.
Okay. So really, regardless of the industry or special interest, if it's something you're interested in pursuing as a business, something that you're willing to expand, then this sounds like a good opportunity.
Yeah, you get into a lot of different special resources. I share a lot of grant opportunities. There's a lot of things going on right now for entrepreneurs. And so it's just exciting to see growth and exciting to be able to support small business. It's very critical to our community.
And if someone's like having anxiety, like, oh, I don't know if I should start this business or not, or should I take my hobby and make it a business? It's a no-brainer class because he'll help you actually make a plan. And if the plan doesn't work, he'll tell you, you'll figure that out by this process of creating a business plan, which happens in small, like easy steps throughout those 9 weeks. And so, if you're trying to figure out if it's a good idea or not, it's a great thing to help you get that decided.
Sure. It's a great first investment in terms of taking, like you said, a leap, a jump start. Make a $125 investment and, kind of see where you can go from there.
It's a safe environment. And it's a thing where it's low risk at first if you're just starting out. And at the same time, not everybody's going to start a business right away. I've had people start businesses, take them 2 and 3 years because of their employment experience or their situation as a family or whatever. So it just takes time depending when the timing's right for them. So.
And it's a very low pressure environment for sure. And it is really fun. You mentioned, safe place, the camaraderie, of other entrepreneurs in the room, who of course you rarely have 2 people in the same industry together. But, I feel like Gary tells a lot of stories, which are really helpful. Even if it's not a story about your industry or a challenge you're facing, you can learn from it, or it triggers something in your mind that will trigger a question or, overall.
That's what older people do. They tell stories.
I agree with that.
but it's trying to share the experiences,
Sure.
So it becomes real to people. So.
Yep. It's all about a growth mindset, it sounds like. So for more information, people can reach out to you directly, or they can reach out for the Franklin area, the Franklin City Building.
So Ashley Rogers is our contact there. It's 437-1922 and 814. So they can just register, and they fill up fairly well, fairly quick. I already got 3 or 4 people interested in the Meadville. We try to keep it around 10, but we've done anything from a group of 5 to 16. So it just depends on interest and the timing for everybody.
Sure. Well, it's a great opportunity. Like I mentioned, we've seen great growth from Tree Family Party Piggies. You've expanded the number of piggies in your family. So, of course, we appreciate this new addition visiting us today. But great things that we've seen, not just from your business, but other businesses locally.
Downtown businesses have been involved.
Absolutely. We've seen others grow as well. Hello Sunshine just expanded their business. So it's the proof is in the pudding when you see the businesses thrive. So congratulations on all you've been able to accomplish and, grow these wonderful friends that come and visit us. We appreciate it. And we're glad you could come in and chat with us. We're excited to chat with some more of our Small Business Jumpstart friends here locally coming up. If you have any questions about that program, make sure you reach out to those programs. And we look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks so much.